All right. Hello. Let me get this fixed real quick. Try something different here. All right, let's go share screen. Or should be sharing screen. Oh, that's right. You had the screen. I'm gonna remove this. There we go, and then we'll come to this. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can not be distracted by this background music on the live. All right, let's turn it down a little bit. All right. So, for those who don't know, I'm sure if you're here, you know. But anyways, Fantasy is officially on base, and with it, Travis had hinted about it. Let's get the camera to fix here. Travis and Co had hinted about the fact that there was going to be a update to the UI UX, and it was a complete overhaul of the app, which I really like. I had a chance kind of to play with it yesterday a little bit in preparation of today. But yeah, I really like it. First things first, you notice it's just a complete, like, it's a more simplistic version of the app, of the UX UI, right? You notice they've, almost redesigned the logo. I really like the new look, as well as the packs, and just kind of working top down here, as well as which we're definitely gonna get into the Fantasy Academy, right? Which is my favorite part. But I wanted to show something here. And then also, if you guys have any comments or anything, just go ahead. I'll make sure I'm reading them. So if you have any questions, we'll kind of go over the app, and then we'll actually dive into questions and stuff. So let's go here. Second. Here, let's try this. What's working earlier? Let me make sure I have the right one up. I do. Oh, view decks. That's what I wanted. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's refresh the page real quick. Start here. All right, we'll keep going over the UI UX real quick. It might have logged me out. 1 second. Let's look here. Nope, it didn't. We're good. All right. So since we're here, we'll go over. I really like the new packs or new style of the cards too, which was kind of a shock. I didn't know that was coming. I don't think a lot of us did. Also, you can still see. So these are rares here, right? And then we come down. We've got the same basic color. Did my camera just crap out on me? Let's switch cameras here real quick. Perks of doing it live. Let me switch. Luckily, I have multiple cameras. So with this one, get it over to me now. Hold on. It's not my ideal camera, but it'll work. All right. Get over here, stinking camera. There we go. All right. Got the backup camera going. Because my wife decided to dump me. Yeah. All right. So let me get this battery going. I can switch back to that in a minute. All right. Read me, camera. There we go. All right. Plus side is doing this live. I'll be able to come back later and make a edited version of this without all these slip-ups that I'll post. I'll probably, after the live, I'll start working on that right away. Also, I have a new onboarding series live stream, or not live stream. I won't be live streaming that. I've actually already started recording it, which is why I got one of the reasons I grabbed or got early access to this yesterday from Travis, is so I could start recording that. It's going to be I'm going to be starting a brand new portfolio, just for the purpose of onboarding, right? I was talking to my wife. For those who don't know, she is now an avid fantasy player, but I think it was like 4 or 5 months ago I onboarded her. I think just because we talked about it so much, she finally was like, "Yeah, let me try it." But yeah, sorry, HK was going to come on. I think he's still mine. But yeah, so her and I were talking, and because she's a really new, like she's still a relatively new player. Like she definitely doesn't isn't really crypto native. She is not crypto native at all, actually. But she just kind of messes around with this. She's getting pretty good. But I asked her, how would be the best way to onboard, you think? And for her, I was here to help her all the time. So I made it easier. Same with my brother, and then the friends that she's put on and her coworkers. But so what I'll be doing is bringing on the starting a new portfolio and just showing everyone how to deposit. I'm going to start with I think 0.2 ETH. There's just undecided still. Like in the I started the description process of it. I wanted to wait till this part of it was completely live before I started the depositing and stuff. So I'm going to deposit, I think 0.2, 0.25, go to buying the cards. I'm not going to do any packs. I feel like that's EV negative in the sense of if you're a brand new player, I don't feel like you'd want to buy packs. It's better to bid cards. And again, I'll go over that. That's not what this is for. But yeah, so going over the whole process, going to be a weekly thing to where, I'm making that video and putting it out each week. Record it one day, edit it the same day, and push it out the next day. Once a week on top of the other videos we're doing. So also, all right, now let's go back here to the home page. All right, make sure everything looks good. It does. All right, so we're here again. So we have our daily deals. We'll go back to tournament here in a little bit. You still have your player portfolio here, and then we have our deals of the day that we used to have, and then you come down and we have our leaderboard still, but you can also switch over to players, right? Shows the players ranked by fan. You see the goats up here, and then let's go back to heroes. Same thing as before. You see their current score as well as their current ask price, their market price. And then here is a new we have a couple new features here, or not features. I guess it would be features. Fantasy Academy, which has also been hinted about. Super excited about this. Now, what's really cool is instead of this redirecting us to YouTube, we actually stay in the app, right? You can hit play. Let me mute that. But yeah, so see, we got it. Just plays episodes. We'll fast forward a little bit. This is the Star Platinum episode, which I think this is a really good episode that they put up there first. Due to the fact that Star was a brand new player, right? He had never really played until becoming a hero. So we onboarded him, right? Explained HK and I. HK did a great job. Like HK was really the one who onboarded him. I got him on the show, and HK kind of took the reins on explaining everything. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Good episode. And then you also can click here and learn about the game, and you'll see we've got another episode with Min. We've got Serpent Tax's episode, Stats' episode, and then we have scroll down here a little bit. Then we also have, the our Platinum episode, as well as Fantasy Top Down, which these guys are awesome. They put an episode out weekly, and then over time, I'm sure there'll be other creators on here. So this is what, again, I'm biased, but this is my favorite new feature. And so we're coming down. We have the activity shot, or top shot. And so you look, we've got, I see two people right here that I recognize their PFPs, AIBRA and MCG, both open packs. Let's see what they got. Where's AIBRA? Oh, he's opened quite a few packs. Where are you at, AIBRA? Let's see your pack. I think he just put them together. But yeah. Oh no, yeah, here we go. Where are you at there? Stop. Mouse, quit being silly. It's driving me nuts. I broke my good mouse today. Or I dropped it. I'm using this silly one. Struggling to get on stream. Okay, let me get him the link real quick. Oh, I didn't want to paste it. Go back. Dang it, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Let me refresh this. Hopefully it doesn't mess the stream up. Oh, crap. I'm scared it might. Refresh. Don't mess the stream up. Nope, I ain't going to risk that. Okay, there we go. It fixed itself. Copy. Let me get HK this real quick. try this, brother. All right, let me try and get HK in here. What a great time to be alive. You're right, brother. Yeah, it's super exciting stuff. So let's see. Hey, bro, what did he get here? He got a couple bird floors. He got a bunch of floors. Well, and then a guru. I like that guru. And then let's go back to the home page. Let's see HK. Let me remove this. Remove from studio. There we go. That might help him get in. Alrighty. And we are live. Anyone watching live real quick, if you could, I've got to remind myself to be better at the call to action. If you could, please like, share, or retweet, and comment. That would greatly help. The reach of the episode, as well as the fantasy in general. Also, we are live on X, as most of you are watching on X. Also live on the Fantasy on Top YouTube page, which is ran by me. And basically all the fantasy content I put out is on there. Also going to be recording recording all future spaces, fantasy hour spaces, and putting them on there. All future fantasy top spaces by the Fantasy Top official account. Whether it's the devs or if it's 710, any of those core team members putting them on, I will also be recording those and putting them on the YouTube, as well as we are also live on Pop. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and now we'll get back into it. We're gonna go here now to the. I really like this. This is clean looking. I mean, the packs here, or the cards, right, looking like they're actually like they kind of remind me like a Pokemon pack, like the booster packs, like in the stores or in those little things. Can I turn that? Oh, 10 decks live. All right, it might be because it's a little bogged down. It was showing a little bit earlier. All right, we'll just keep kind of looking here. Let's go to my portfolio. But I really want to show that because it looks really clean. So I'll kind of describe it for the time being until we get it to kind of pop up. Is the new tournament UI is you don't have to click. Like once you click it, it shows all your decks, whether you competed in, gold, elite, silver, bronze, reverse, whatever deck is getting you the most amount of rewards will be first. And then it just goes in order like that, right? And so it's really cool. It's less clicking. I know I sent Travis something yesterday. I think he tweeted it as a copy pasta, which I always it gives a guy the warm and fuzzies. So, but yeah, it's super. I really hope I can show you guys because it's really something. It's a lot less. It's a lot more user friendly because there's less clicking, right? The less clicking, the better. It does show here, need to 5 reminds us that we need 5 cards to level up a hero. And again, though, when I first got in here, there wasn't any, you couldn't accept bids or anything, right? Because with the migration, all new bids have to be put in, right? So prices are we don't know where prices are going to be, right? I just know I'm going to wait a little while, probably until I'm hoping tonight there's been enough cards listed, and not even bids. I'm just waiting for cards to be listed so I can start that. I'm really excited to start that onboarding video, which I might just do them live and then edit them and put them out because then, get more chances to watch it. But I'm trying to see here. Yeah, let's look at Makesy here. All right. And currently right now, we have it, it's flip-flopped. So we have higher ranks are down, right? So the higher your rank is, number-wise. So the worse you're doing is up high. The lower your rank, so he's rank 37 right now, is down towards the bottom. I'm thinking they're going to flop that again, but this might just be how it is. Either way, will adapt. But I mean, on a Manxie chart doesn't really. You can't really tell the difference, right? Because he's an on offer. And then let me know in the comments if anyone watching wants to come on. If they have any questions, I can send you a link to the stream. Trying to make this more have a community thing. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, leaderboard here. So happy when I saw your video tonight. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. All right, let's come back up here real quick. Maybe this one real quick. So, real quick, just if it sounds like talking to, if we can't get HK on today, him and I will do another stream tomorrow as well. Which basically anymore, I'm going to be streaming Fantasy Top every day because we're going to have a lot of new players coming. I want to make sure that they have ample opportunities to ask questions. I'm trying to get my other camera working here, guys. Sorry. Ample opportunities to ask questions and, be onboarded as easily as possible. So I'll be doing streams basically every day moving forward, whether it's just a quick live stream, kind of like what we're doing now, or it is a, let me swap papers out again, or whether it is like a longer onboarding or just like hanging out, right? What did I need to go to here? This one. Are you going to work? Are you going to be silly? And of course, okay, we're going to go back to the other camera. I'll have the wife help me afterwards. She switched me to one of the better cameras, but I'm not very good with her fancy cameras. Turn that over there. All right. Let's see on 7 or HK said nothing. All right. I really wish I could show you guys. There it is. Boom. Perfect. Yes, now I'm pumped. All right. Here we go. So we're inside tournaments, right? Up here. And I'm just going to show you some other stuff too. Something I'm really excited about. It's going to probably take the majority of the time. So I'm saving that kind of for after this, which is the fact that you can seamlessly bounce between core, free to play, and clouds. Like without having to open new tabs. It's all within the same app, which is super awesome. So, all right. Here we are, tournaments, right? And if any of you guys see my post this week, I was going so squirrel this week because there's a lot of really good heroes. I kept moving my, legit put my decks in 10 times and then just squashed them or broke them, deleted them all. And so I only got 10 of my 16 decks in, which I'm actually above my average rewards. So I feel pretty confident about where I was. I did leave. I only had 50 of my cards in out of my 83, which there should only be 3 cards sitting this week instead of 33, but that's okay. But anyway, so here we are. So if you see here, like I was saying, you don't have to, once you click, view decks or whatever, it brings you right in here. You don't have to go and click on your silver, your bronze, your elite, your gold, your reverse, whatever. It's all within. I gotta remember what camera I had going. It's all within right here, just one UI. So as you see, my best performing deck based on rewards, or no, it's based on placement. No, it's based on score. Okay, sweet. That's what it's based on. Yeah, it's based on score. So my highest scoring deck, which is nuts, is a silver deck, and I'm 63rd. Man, that's a crazy week this week because 5,056 points is only in 5th or 63rd this week. All right, and so that's allotting. It shows you here winnings 0.015 ETH, 180 frags. And for those who aren't aware, frags are fragments of a card. So every 100 fragments you can exchange for a Jade Pack, and a Jade Pack can have typically a common card, but you have a chance to get any rarity. And you kind of go over that here in a little bit through the shop. It's how you exchange those. And then here, so my second deck is an elite deck. And again, my silver decks did really good this week. Again, we're not even halfway through. We have 0 ETH, which those who watch the deck building series No, that silver I kind of go for ETH. Everything else I'm just going for frags. I just want to build my portfolio. Especially for like beginning players and really experienced players as well. It's fantasy. What I love most about it is the fact that like you can just put in your initial investment or whatever you want to play with, right? And then just keep spinning those rewards and new cards, which is what I've done since the very beginning. So, but then I also put more ETH in because I'm addicted to it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So we come down here, and as you can see, I'm trying to get all of them here. I'm trying to figure out this new mouse. Oh gosh. There we go. All right, so yeah, here's my 10 decks. As you can see, I like to average about 150 frags per deck, which I don't think I'm going to get this week. But thanks to the ETH, I think I will average around that. Each week, I generally get around 1K frags since changing my strategy to more of a farming style strategy. And last week was all-time high with 1,300 frags and about 0.01 ETH. Trying to beat that each week. All right, and then we'll go up here. And again, portfolio value is going to look kind of inflated right now because the like listings, like everything got wiped, right? Because the listings were on blast, and so when the cards got migrated over, we are now all on base. So all listings were at 0. There's nothing listed, right? There's no bids in. So just a reminder, if you're not thinking about it, is if you had bids in, they're gone, right? If you had listings, they're gone. You got to put your new listings in. You got to put your new bids in. And I'm excited to see kind of where prices settle out because that's what I'm kind of waiting for to start bidding. Let me turn that on vibrate real quick. How do I do that? There we go. All right, now we're going to go up here, back home. All right, like I was saying earlier, this is how, so we have fantasy. If you look right here, we have core. This is where, this is the core app, right? And then we come here, click free to play. Bam, we're right here, right? And no, that's sweet. I really like this. All right. So, oh yeah, sweet. I haven't done my daily spin yet. Oh, sweet. There's lessons. This is new. A training camp. Okay. This is kind of cool because I didn't get real deep into the free to play. I'm excited. We're going to check that out in a second. So we'll do our spin. You get your spin once a day. And you can get, so the free to play is really, I'll just give a heads up, it's addicting. Really addicting. I got to play with it a bit before, which I definitely didn't have this training camp before. It's really cool. All right, check reward. So I got Apex and Icebergy. Let's go over here. Here, we'll come back to that training camp. So we'll go home. And then here's your XP. If you click on that, and we'll come up here. When you first start, I mean, burning cards, I did a video yesterday, and it'll come out once I get done editing. But what I found in there, kind of doing some testing, is burning cards. For every 2 cards you burn, like 2 commons you burn, and I only tried it with commons. I haven't burnt rares yet. Every 2 commons you burn, today, a bit like the so HK is not going to be able to hop on today. We'll probably do something tomorrow or Thursday. And then, of course, we have Alex. I haven't announced it yet. Unless something changes, we have Alex, one of the new heroes, will be our guest this week for the Fantasy Top deck building series. All right, so here we are. And so you get 5 for every time you burn 2 commons to get an additional common, or not additional. You burn 2 to re-roll it, right? And it gives you 5 XP. And so here, once you get to 25, you'll get a random card. Once you get to 50, you get your another deck spot. And we'll come here to show you that. So when you first start, you're at 0 XP, and then also you just have this 1 deck spot. So here we are, and then let's come down a little. Oh, come on. I don't like this new mouse. There it is. Oh, nope, I don't. There we go. All right, so Your first milestone on bronze is going to be 1,700 points. And then also, which I'll be going over this in the, actually I'll save the whole onboarding of it because I got to redo that for the deck or for the series anyways. But yeah, we'll cover it real quick. When you first come on, when you first log in and for the first time for the free to play, you'll get to pick one of, whenever you come in, which I did, like right now is a really good time to start because there's some really good 1-stars. You get 4 random of every star rating to pick from. So like an Ansem, an ICO Beast, a Greg, and who else? Like another a Vo, right? Those 4, not those 4 exactly, but 4 of the however many 8-stars, right? For that are ranked that week that you come in. So you pick one of them and then you go to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you see, when I first joined, like restarted it, we had 1 star that I picked was Wall Street Bets, which was really nice. There's some nice 1-stars this week. But anyway, same thing as always. You go 18 stars for bronze. But what's cool is you can start a tournament, and it's just like a tournament, you against the like scoring system, right? To learn the game. And to also just like it's a really fun mode for even like experienced players. Those who don't know, like I've been playing since testnet, and I still play the heck out of this. Like this is really addicting. I had a feeling they were going to restart me, but yeah, like it. I'm glad they restarted me because I get to redo the process again. But it was a lot of fun testing that out. And one thing they do in free to play, which is really cool as well. Oh, hold on, let me go back to this. So what you do is you put it in there. You can start at any time. So doesn't matter the time of day. There's not like a set time. You can start a tournament at any time. And when you first start, you have 1 deck spot. You can only do bronze. You can start at any time, and then make sure, like, don't get all burn crazy and stuff. You want to make sure you have enough cards to be able to hit your 18 stars, right? Without going over or whatever. Which is really nice that they give you that 1 from each rare or each star rating, so you can make sure to hit that number and try the different combinations, right? And then you go. It's only a 24-hour tournament, and those heroes within that 24-hour tournament need to get, I think the highest you can get, which I got on the tournament yesterday. Because I usually start mine right when I wake up in the morning at or get home from the gym and stuff at 5 a.m. And then, so this one's been running for like 6 or 7 hours. Kind of started a little late today. But I think I got 3,000 was the highest, and it was at 15 level. And if you click on this, it kind of tells you. So here, level 6, where I'm at now, I'll get 38 XP and 4 common cards. And so let's go back. And then you have another one, right? And so here, I'll kind of show this. When you come through here, there's a new feature. There's multiple features, right? So once you get to this level here, so once about 250 XP, you'll be able to unlock a silver league. You'll unlock 1 silver league, right? So you'll be able to play in a silver league. And then also there's this new feature, and it's only in the free to play, and it's a common to rare. It's a level up card, right? It's like a power up. So you can just take any card, and those who played the game for a long time know they're going to go for their 8-star, their 7-star, right? I used my upgrade, my common to rare upgrade on my Ansem. And so, yeah, and you don't have to have 5 cards. It's basically like that little power up has 4 randoms in it, right? 4 wild cards. So you just pair it with one of the cards, and then bam, it turns into a rare. But you don't have that skip chance. You just automatically puts you into a rare, which is really cool. And then like also you get like different random cards. So we'll come back up here, and then here. So I unlocked the silver deck, and then on the wheel too, you can get extra deck spots as well. But here we'll check out my silver league, which isn't doing so hot. All right, come down here. Oh, I am. Okay, I'm past 1,700. We're good. Yeah, and I upgraded my Ansem before. I didn't realize I had that upgrade card until after I started put Ansem in my bronze tournament, or else I would have put him in here. But yeah, so here, if you look at level 1, we get 1 common card, 10 XP. I do expect this to get probably to like 5 or 6 by the time it's done. So we'll come back over here. We'll look at the inventory. This is where your inventory is in the free-to-play app. And again, same thing. You have your level ups, you have your burns, Here, I got some stuff I can burn. Well, maybe. Oh yeah, we'll burn Iceberg, Icebergy. We'll burn one of the psychos. So birding, and like I said earlier, through testing, I got Travis. There we go. We'll burn Travis too. For the lulz. They're the best kindling in the game. But yeah, so you get about 5 XP per common burn. So we'll burn Travis. Let's see what else we have here. Burn. We'll go ahead and earth walls, burn. And you can burn like click. Oh, there we go. Sweet. That was a good upgrade. Moon Lambo. Before we came over to base, Moon Lambo was super cheap. He was a floor card, and I swept a few of him. So I think he's coming back now that the market's doing better. So once prices stabilize, I'd definitely look. So a little bit of alpha, I would definitely look to grab him on the cheap because he's definitely coming back. All right, so now we'll come back over here. I hear little footsteps, so apologies if one of my kids come in here. All right, where are we at? Where do we need to go? I had a brain fart. I'm still new to this area. Competition? No, it wasn't there. Where was it? It was rewards. That's where it was. Okay, let's complete a lesson. All right, says, who made the tweet? Oh, this is cool. Someone just loaded a new wallet with 400 ETH and has slowly been buying ETH. Okay, I'll tell you now. So this is cool. This is really awesome. So the question is, who made the tweet? And you have to guess who made it. I know for a fact, not for a fact, but based on the style, right? Taiki Taiki, I butchered last name. HG always makes fun of me for it. But Taiki is more of he's a YouTuber, right? A little bit more educational. And Cyrus is known for doing that. There's so many pudgies that got sold that still had their whatever airdrop, right? So this, I might be wrong, but it looks like it would be a Cyrus there. So it was a Cyrus. Which talked more about meme coins? Again, I would say Charlotte Fang. Oh, what? All right, let's try another one. So I'm assuming this gives us, what's the question? Oh, here we go. Along requires an additional raise. I would think it'd be ETH. Well, oh my goodness. Suck. See, so even someone who's played for over a year still has a lot to learn. Who scored the most last week? Enter. Now those kind of questions I can get. Who talks more about AI? Oh, I don't know because I don't follow the games or play them. Let's say Mike do this. Who do I need bronze tournament first? Do I need to do a bronze? Yeah, you need to do bronze tournament first. You got restarted. I love getting again. Get restarted. Yeah, who's that? I got in kind of early. So I was testing it quite a while. But yeah, I'm glad I got restarted on my free to play. But it says, do you need to do a bronze tournament first? So I'm going to answer this as if, like, I don't know what part of the game you're in, but I would always do a bronze tournament first until you unlock. Well, you have to do your bronze tournament first until you unlock other tournaments. Who talks more about gaming? NFT stats. What? Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I'm embarrassing myself. No, I won't one more time. Who scored more last week? Me. Who talks more about shit posting? Everything, I feel like. All there's is shit posting now. Who has the most followers? Oh, I don't know. Oh, part of me wants to cheat. I'm gonna cheat here real quick. Simon has how many? Simon has 34. And Arthur, I don't even think I follow Arthur. So I think Arthur has more. There he is. Yeah, oh yeah, Arthur has way more. That was my gut. I should have just went with my gut. All right, so Arthur has more. All right, let's see if we can get 3 in a row. All right. More shit posting. Chartfill. Oh, let's see if we can get this other one. Who scored more? Oh, I don't know. This was good because Hugo scored good well last week. But I'm going to say Trading Axe. Oh, I got it. Oh, sweet. So now I get a spin. That is awesome. So now that I got 3 in a row, right? So I hit him. Oh, my hair is horrible. I have hat hair. All right. So you get to spin the wheel again now. That is cool. I didn't know they had this in here. What are we gonna get? A random card. Let's see what we got. Let's go. Yeah, I see why Travis in it. What I love, this is a feature I really like. So the free to play is really meant to you can sharpen your skills or whatever, but the primary purpose of the free to play is to get new players in, to learn the game, and to inevitably onboard them onto the core app, right? And so getting these guys, seeing this right here, like, okay, if I was playing, this is worth $10. $10 for a virtual card, and that you can play every week, or you can burn it, or you can sell it and buy other cards. But yeah, so that's really cool. I like that a lot. That's one thing my wife pointed out as being, someone that was onboarded that's not real crypto native, is that she really liked this. She goes, if this was around when she first got it in, she would have, played it a lot more. She actually started playing before even the Monad free version came out, which is now basically this is our free version. And I prefer this over the old Monad one. All right, now what do we have? Oh, it's going to let you keep going. Oh, no, I think we break the streak, but who has the most followers? What? I should have cheated. No, cheating is bad. Who talks? I see why Travis said this is going to be so addicting. I don't know. I think G-Money is. Yeah. But I like Cozy Boy. Who scored the most last week? I don't even know who that is. Someone said trading apps. Scored the most last week. They both crushed last week. But I think it was Rasmer. What? I'm sorry, Clem. Clem's my boy, too. Who has the most followers? 4. Okay, we're going to get out of here. I'm making myself look like a dummy. All right, let's go back. Okay, so now we went over the free to play. Now look, we're going to go over to Clout now. Again, super cool. It gets us right there right away. We'll kind of go over this quick. Those who aren't familiar with Clout, we'll click on everyone's favorite lion or wolf. I think it's supposed to be wolf, but from Wolfstyle. But no, it's definitely a lion. ICO Beast. Also, shout out to ICO Beast having his family's growing by 1. Gonna have his second baby. Congrats, ICO Beast. Also, planning on getting him on the. Been in talks with him for months now, trying to find a time that works for him to get him on the deck building series. Hopefully here in the next couple weeks. Ideally, it'll be next week. ICO Beast. And yes, I will clip that and send that to you. But yeah, so we'll see here. Kind of shows their tweets, all that stuff, their smart followers, in a nutshell, right? Kind of what they talk about. And with, my thing's being silly. Their inner circle, who they engage the most with, right? Looks really good. And then this is the part, I quit it. I don't like the new mouse. We're going to put that over there. We're going to go back to the old mouse, even though the scroller doesn't work. All right, but this is our top. Actually, I have to use this one. Stop it. Stop. I do not like this now. Note to self. Ask the wife to order a new mouse. Oh my goodness. Stop. There we go. Just had to use the dad voice on it. Nope. It still didn't work. All right. So top supporters, right? I made a post about this the other day. I really like seeing the top supporters. And if I had an opportunity, like if there was an option, I would reward my top supporters, right? But so you see here, it shows the most people that are quote tweeting, retweeting yours within the last so long. So yeah, it's really cool. That's Clout. Everyone has, once you sign up for Clout, and that's kind of how you become a new hero. There's seasons, right? There's 6 seasons, or not 6 seasons, there's infinite seasons, but there's 6-week seasons. And let's go back to Clout Home here. If we go down here and see the leaderboard, anyone that's not a hero all right, let's go here. For example, we'll go to season 2. Anyone that's not a hero, and you go to hero only, anyone that wasn't a hero got in, not anyone, but there's like, based on like the tier list, Jack was the top that got brought in, Andy got brought in, HK got brought in, War Daddy, and then Alo, I probably butchered that name. And then, the bottom 4, 5 heroes got taken out. And that's how it is each season, right? So Clout is how you become a hero. So if we look here, and then also like it's still being fine tuned. So clearly, like I really want Sammy legendary, and if I could say it, so I think Dancing Eddie. I've been talking to him. He in DMs, trying to get him signed up for Clout. I think Dancing Eddie would be a good hero. He reminds me of a more sophisticated Bandit. Maybe it's just because they're both height. Their height, which I can't say much. I'm only like 5'8", but yeah. So like this AI XBT will not be a hero because it's AI. It's not a real person. Same thing with like if you look at the list here. Like some of the top, if you scroll down here, you'll see there's like same thing like the round table. No, because that's like an account, like not a real account. I mean, it's a real person, but it's not Mario, right? It's his thing. Same, and then so on and so forth. But yeah, it's and then right now, if the tournament were to end now, let's get clear down here. And these are the tactics only heroes that are supposed to get it. So if it were to end today, right now, like boom, it ended. These are the 5 heroes that would be no longer heroes. And I don't like seeing my boy NBA Trey there. But he still has time to get up the ranks. We're only halfway through. I think this is week 3. So we have 3 more weeks of after this tournament concludes, before this tournament ends. Oh, I haven't been keeping up with comments. HK usually does that for me. Because I go squirrel. All right. So let's come up here. Oh, wait, we have to go back here this way. So we'll go back to core. And I think we covered everything. We've been going about 45 minutes. I feel like that was good. And again, if you could please like, comment, and most importantly, share the live. That would be great. Also, if you're not subscribed already, go to the fantasy, or it's not the, it's just Fantasy on Top. On is our YouTube channel. If you could, we just started we've always posted our lives or multi-streamed onto there, but now with the Academy and everything, we're going to be Fantasy Academy. I'm going to be putting a lot more time into the YouTube, because with the YouTube we're able to like the video able to be played directly through here. And that's one thing I wanted to show you as well real quick. So if you come into the Academy, right, and the YouTube videos will play in the app, right? Oh wait, hold on. How do I do that? Oh, there we go. So here, we'll come into here. So the YouTube video, we'll go to Mins. That's like, out of the ones here, that's my favorite episode. Just because it was super motivation. So we're kind of here. So like, then, so this is a different, oh, my voice drives me nuts. I don't like to listen to my own voice. All right. Anyways, but so these ones will play in the app. But if you click on like Fantasy Top Down, you guys probably won't be able to see it. You won't. Yeah. It takes you to another page. It takes you to the X. So it won't actually play within the app. So I might talk to the Fantasy Top guys and see if, oh, they have a YouTube channel too. So I know theirs goes to YouTube as well, which is good. All right. So we'll go back here to home. Oh yeah. I wanted to show you the shop real quick. So the shop, first things we notice, right, is the sweet new look to the packs, right? I really like them. The shiny pack, really, like before, the shiny pack kind of stood out, right? It looked a lot different. It's something I always thought, right? It almost didn't have the same synergy or like the same aesthetics as the other packs. Now it does. Like I love the new aesthetics to the packs. And then also, oh wait, I was like, oh wait, the shiny packs only. I thought it was only 0.004. I was just gonna like bridge a bunch of money and it's sweeping packs. All right, and like I was saying earlier, fragments. I know I brought that up earlier. Fragments are, one fragment is 100th of a card, and how you get that, right, is once you have 100 fragments, you can trade it for 1 jade, and then if you have 500 fragments, you can trade it for, you know, a sapphire, and a sapphire is, let me just do this so you guys can see it as well. The sapphire pack exclusively gives you a rare, epic, or legendary card. And then right here, like the J pack gives you 1 random card, with the odds being that it's going to be a common. But there's been multiple rares. Like I pulled a ton of rares out of it. I think I pulled one epic out of a Jade. Like every week you see someone pulling Jades or Otto is like the reigning. Anyone that's played Fantasy for all knows about Otto, and he is the reigning elite champion, the fantasy champion. So, and he likes to open packs, Jade packs, and he opens a lot, and he's pulled some awesome stuff out of it. But and then also Lavender here, right? So the Lavender pack exclusively gives you a random epic or legendary card, but again, it's 2,500. So doing that, you are taking odds, right, of 2,500 or 20. You can get 25 cards doing the Jade packs, or you get 25, or not 25. You get one Lavender. And I know one of the guys from the Pump Fun team actually got DM me on Telegram. Boss was his name, and he went for the Lavender pack and ended up getting an orangey in it, so it worked out for him. And then here we go. So the shiny pack, which is what I usually go for, if the price gets around 0.05, which I don't know if it will again now, because that's where it was for a while over on Blast. The shiny pack gives you 5 heroes with the chance of any rarity, including legendaries. So, and this one is only purchasable with ETH, so you cannot use frags to buy a shiny pack. So yeah, I know today was mostly meant to be a UI UX, but as always, I ramble and talk about a little bit of everything. So I did a little bit of onboarding stuff. Oh, I'm down a little bit more. And placing. I want to see who's winning silver. I like the prices. Oh, the scores are all so close. But it doesn't surprise me. Board Shark, he's a goat. Like he's always right up there with silver. Oh, I like it. That's something I was gonna look for too. Is if we still have our special edition cards, which we do, which it looks like we do. So that's awesome. And those unaware, those special edition cards were limited time. There was a very small window of time. I think it was like a couple weeks, where if you bought a shiny pack, it was a promotional thing, right? If you bought a shiny pack during that promotional time, you had the cards in it would be the testnet version of the cards, testnet border. So anyone that plays like Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, anything like that, myself included, I played a lot of Magic and Pokemon. Magic older on and like more seriously. So I love seeing, I spent and I still have like decks from when I used to play competitively are in all like they're all foiled out or they're all full art or whatever, the fancy borders. So yeah, those are still there. And then also you could have, if you get, so I've seen the question asked, if like, say this guy has this Davis, like 5 Davis commons, he wants to turn into a rare, and 2 of them are the special ones, right? Those will just get burnt and he'll just get a regular card. But if you have like 5, or let's do it better. So like if you burn, you have to have 5 Davises to get them to stay that testnet thing, I believe. I might actually ignore that because I need to check with the team on that. That's how I think it is. I know for the burn to draw it is if you have like 2 rares that are testnet version or 2 that are monad version or whatever, that they have to be the same version. If you burn them, the card that you get back will be of that special version. So, all right, we are going to wrap it here. And yeah, this was fun. I'm going to get some clips or whatever made out of this and get posted hopefully today or tomorrow. If not, HK and I will be live tomorrow. And then again, we have Fantasy Top Down by Ezrin and Silva on Thursday. And then I'll be live as well Thursday at a different time than them. I'll probably try to do it in the morning. And then Friday we have myself, MLO, AI Bro, and most likely 710. We'll be doing Fantasy Hour, which is the Spaces, but we'll also be live streaming it on Pump and actually I'll be live streaming on Pump X and YouTube as well as in the Spaces. And then Saturday we have the HK and I will be doing the Fantasy Top Deck Building Series with special guest and new hero, Andy. So, all right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me, and we will enjoy the new. We'll see you this tomorrow, but also enjoy the new UI UX, and definitely, even when I'm offline, go ahead and drop in the comments and let me know what you think of it. All right, bye.